In fact, there's a story, it's an old story of one of these wise teachers who's been reflecting on the scripture. And they tell us a story about this woman. Her name is Yatel. This woman named Yatel, she lived on the seashore in this little seashore village. And everybody in the village, they were either fishermen or they were farmers. And Yatel was this woman who kept having problems in her relationships. She one time when she was at the marketplace, she was talking to these other women, and she saw a woman who she knew had lost her husband the year before. And you know what she did? She started spreading rumors that that woman who had gotten remarried only a year after, she started spreading rumors and saying, she never really loved her first husband at all. After that, women didn't want to talk to her. They didn't think she was safe because she was spreading rumors about a woman who had lost her husband and a year later had remarried. And who was she? What right did she have to judge her and say that woman never loved her first husband just because she found a new husband a year later? And then this other time, she got in an argument with one of the men in town, a man who owned the meat market. And he didn't give her a right choice of a cut of meat, and so she started spreading rumors that he puts his finger on the scale when he weighs his meat. He won't let her in anymore. See, Yatel started spreading all these rumors, and she started responding to all the news in town and all the gossip in town, and she slandered other people's name. And no one would talk to her. So finally, she went to the rabbi. And so she goes to the rabbi. She goes to the rabbi's house, and she knocks on the door, and the rabbi opens the door, and he says, Yatel, I've been waiting for you to come, Yatel, and talk to me. And she said, Rabbi, no one will speak to me in the town. What am I to do? And he said, Yatel, you need to learn a lesson. You need to realize, Yatel, that you can't just say anything that you want to people. Your words are violence, and they're hurting people. He said, Yatel, I want you to go to the seashore. Go home and get a pillow and take the pillow to the seashore. And when you get to the seashore with the pillow, I want you to tear it open. And so she did, and she tore the pillow open at the seashore. And when she was done tearing it open, she did what he told her to do. He said, Yatel, take the pillow and cast all the feathers out into the sea. Let all the feathers go. And so she did. And then he said, Yatel, come back to me. And so she brought the empty pillowcase back to the rabbi. And she said, Rabbi, I've done what you asked me to do. Have I made things right? He said, no, Yatel, you haven't made things right. I want you to go, and I want you to find all of the feathers. And I want you to fill the pillowcase back up. And she said, Rabbi, you know that's impossible. And the rabbi said, I know that's impossible. And when you say words that are not true about other people, you release feathers, you do a violence that can never be taken back.